Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. We're in store for a major league debut of this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Just about ready to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Eury Perez.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
That's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there in the mound.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. Right through there for a strike. Jones, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. One out, base is empty. Not close with that one, and the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Hank Aaron now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. And we're back. And starting in this one, Greg Maddux. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low. All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Luis Ariz stands in with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. And that one ripped into right. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him.
That one way inside. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Righty delivers. That one just misses. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And here it comes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
David Justice getting ready to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Edmonds, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw behind the run. They got him doubled off. Nothing. Bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Maddox, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. Next pitch is outside. It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective left-handed pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fastball for a strike. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him swinging. 2 out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Christian Bethancourt in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Miami down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Miami, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Perez back to work. That one missed. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Missed inside with the curve. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Sean Murphy coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay on that double play.
And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the batter down, Eddie Matthews. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. Out the first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound on 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Somehow get it one ball. They got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Olson on 3rd with 2 out. That's in there. 0-2. Slider misses outside.
1-2.
fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The 0-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jacob Berry, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. Berry, a former first-rounder making his debut, and I think he's a big part of their plans moving forward.
Yeah, I would agree, and I don't think he would have gotten the call up here in April if they felt like he needed a lot more development down in the minors.
Play is made, 2 out.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Caught him looking for the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Chipper Jones. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. Misses. That's a strikeout. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the out on Jones.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hank takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
1 down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
When you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a pitch. Up and in. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Gordon. In the air, left field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. They're in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. To third, tag, got him. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. To third, and there's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
On the ground right side, 4. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least 1 out of it.
Bell, the runner at third. Arias over at second. Chisholm over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Hard hit, could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. 3 runs are in, and they lead by 3. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But 3 score in the inning, and they 3-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Perez back to work. Justice batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 2-1 is high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. A gigantic blast. His second of the year. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Lifted in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one hammered back there. Say goodbye to that one. His second homer this series. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
No ball.
2 runs across in the inning. We're at the top of the 5th. That's way outside. Now 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gordon with the toss to first. That's it out. So digging in, Eddie Matthews.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yuri Perez departs. Sixto Sanchez on to pitch here.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the swing and miss. The pitch. It misses. It's a strikeout. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Berry.
And there's one thing on his mind this that, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Right through there. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Fortes stands in now and watches strike 1. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the righty deals. Fortes checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Jones. To first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Nick.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Nick Gordon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 outs. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Quietly there. Back here in Miami. Top of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Chipper Jones. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that skips into dirt. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ryan Weathers up and throwing. Razabon also throwing.
Ball.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Right-handed reliever. And it's even up.
2-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Next to hit, Hank Aaron, 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way high with that one. 2-0. Couldn't chase that time. Jim Edmonds waits on deck. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His second home run of the series. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Edmonds at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. David Justice next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, and he's out. 3-2 now. That's towards center. Chisholm settles under it. He's got it. There's 2 away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. There's a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
Strike 2.
1-2.
Missed inside with the curve. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. The 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Josh Bell.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That clips the zone. 1-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Wormburger into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That
1-1.
misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And he deals. Swing and a pop ball. Chipper settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah.
And that's through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Bell leads off first with one away. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Underhanded to second, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Ryan Weathers takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Matt Olson.
As the lefty gets to work. Weathers,
Ball.
a 6-1 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Right down to shoot, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
No.
And a good eye there.
1-0.
The line to kick the pitch.
Too high.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. There's the strike. Next offering misses down and away. Weathers fires. That one missed.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
1 down. And the batter now, Eddie Matthews. Rip, but it curls foul.
Curry hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Chisholm going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Slider for a strike.
But a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. And that just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chipper Jones on deck for Atlanta. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. Got him. And that is that. Braves strand. Hold on to a 4-3 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Down the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Gets under it. One away.
Now batting, catcher,
Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That one ripped but foul. Popped up. Drifts towards it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. On the ground. And foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And that squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jacob.
And Now it's switch hitting third baseman Jacob Berry. And that one in the air center field. Edmonds sizes this one up, brings it in. And that is one hit, no errors.
Number 21,
And a man left. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Oscar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jones leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's the
And
ball.
ball one. And misses inside. Hard hit to third. Sends it to first.
Out.
And they get the out on Jones.
Now right fielder.
Here's some real power at the plate. Hank Aaron back in the sixth. He drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Oh,
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
One down, base is empty. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Shagwa, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the pitch.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Three-two. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Jim Edmonds next up for the Braves. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Left-hand hitter waits. Double play ball to second. Arrives. Over to Court. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. David Justice digs in now. 1 for 3. Towards first. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So they turn things over to the righty, JT Shagwa.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now Austin Riley.
Ball.
That misses. 1-0. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Gordon. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squat from the Miami pen there. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Nick Fortes. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. On the inside corner for a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Outside low, and it's a full count.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Strike 3, got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back to the top of the Miami order. And up next for Miami, Nick Gordon. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Righty to the plate. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.